Hey guys, welcome to the stream today where we're going to do some show and tell, also a whole lot of other stuff. I just tweeted about being a person, so I will talk about what that means a little bit. I also want to talk about Disneyland because ticket prices are going up again, so holy crap, trying to figure out how you guys feel about that. Also, The Bachelor, I watched it last night. You know when like something is all consuming your brain, it's like kind of all you can think about? Well, that is me with The Bachelor these days. I'm just like all about how crazy it is. Not even in a good way, not in a bad way, just in a like a what the fuck is our planet kind of way. I wanted to continue talking about, we talked about it on SEN a little today, but Parasite with Mark Ruffalo. I want to get your guys' thoughts about that. How you feel, if that is how you feel about the show, the movie getting a TV show, and how you feel about the Mark Ruffalo aspect of it possibly. So curious on that. And then also I've been doing a lot of thinking about the Oscars and what it actually means. So I want to do a little Oscar talk in general. And I'm sure we will travel to some other places too. The crookedness of this is killing me. Let's see if we can get this bitch right. Did that help? No, she's still crooked. Oh, this tripod is so finicky. Maybe there. Did we do it? Is she even? No. It's like a little better. All right, one more time. One more time. One more time. Did I get there? It's better, right? It's better. All right, thank you guys for joining me live right now. Really appreciate it. Hope you like me being at the table better, scooching forward. I know that you guys were saying that you like it better, that it's better for audio and video. So let me know. And also, I think if I have more people come on, it's a good place to have guests. I know that I was talking today to Ben Goddard about coming on. I'm always talking to Roka and Riley and all of the people. But thank you guys. You guys are like my second guest. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself. For anybody who's here live right now, shout out to you. For anybody listening after the fact or watching after the fact, shout out to you guys. Like this video. We have 24 thumbs up right now, so let's get more thumbs going. Also subscribe. We're at 19.4. 19.4, baby! Making our way to 20,000 subscribers. We can do it. I know we can. On top of that, also guys, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. That is the best way to financially support me right now. Also, I need you guys to knock down this person who streamlabbed me most recently about my grandparents' plight in the Holocaust. So get that fucking person gone. And super chat, also super chatting here if you're having a good day, week, month, or even year. Those are all of the great ways to support me. Of course, there are other ways too. Tell a friend, help build the rock stars. That's great. And just tweet it out. All that amazing stuff. Trying to make the rock stars band as big as we can, baby. Some shout outs for the people who are joining live, because I always love to give you guys shout outs for anybody who's here with us. Jonathan Donsel, Calvin Patel, Navjot Holly, Ace Club 96, Supreme Leader Scone, Stuart Bond, Rob K, Steven Cito, Zeno Hour, Keely Chow, Juan Mendez, Matt Link, Sally Mercedes, Alec Miller, our amazing mod, Paul Venuzia, what's up, Paul? Matthew W, PC, Jenny Lawson, Josh Valenzuela, Ben Rayner, Stuart Bond, Justin Towns, Glenn Caesar, the most generous person on the planet, the Cami, first time watching live, that's awesome, thank you for being here, really appreciate that. Zola CFC, Ian Harrigan, Mr. Surfer 432, Shane Miller, J. Scott For Real, Think Blue 11, and we have our very first super chat of the day. Hell yeah, to the Real Talk with Silos. He says, hey Roxy, I made it. Love the new setup. As you stated earlier about Birds of Prey, I totally agree with you. Saw it twice and dying to see it again. Love actor reels. We need more. Thank you. Yeah, I need to have more going on in my reel. My acting life in general. I'm glad that you love Birds of Prey. That's awesome. Really appreciate that. And thanks for checking it out. For anybody who didn't see, I do have a new reel acting reel and hosting reel. I have 2 separate reels that I put up on my YouTube, youtube.com/Roxy Striar. I'm assuming you already know that considering you guys are here. So go check those out, comment, all of that great stuff. Shout out to Celtic Warrior in the super chat right now. Celtic Warrior saying, just saying hi. I appreciate you. You rock. Thank you, Celtic Warrior. Also, Ben Rayner in the super chat right now. Hey, Roxy, loved you on SEN and Backstage. Thanks. Yeah, I was on both SEN and Backstage today. So it's been a day of streaming. Then I came home, had a quick bite, and I'm back here with you guys, streaming again. I know a lot of you guys don't watch SEN or don't watch Backstage, so I want to make sure that I always am streaming to the rock stars. I'm loving having my own YouTube. I wish I did it years ago, and you guys make it really fun and easy. So I appreciate that. Shout out to Paul Denuzio in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. He says, to knock the idiot out, I want to listen to wherever you want. I want to listen to wherever you want to talk about. Maybe whatever you want to talk about, Paul? Is that what you mean? Paul's the shit. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, for everybody who's in here who was watching me all morning and just wants to keep watching me, you guys are the shit. And I really, really appreciate it. Hell yeah. I know it's a little later than usual on this Tuesday, but that's because I did stay for Backstage. So, you know. And then I'm still trying to figure out tomorrow what I'm going to do. I'm doing a shoot for Skybound in the daytime. So I'm not going to be able to, and they did a pre-tape for SJU today, so I won't be on SJU, so I might try to stream in the morning, but then it will be up against SEN, so that's not great. I'll figure it out by the end of the stream. We can figure out what we want to do. It might be at night. Maybe it'll be a nighttime stream. Some of you guys like that because of different places that you live in the world, so I always try to mix it up. Mix it up. Alec Miller in the super chat. You're a star on Backstage. Hope you are a regular there. I think you will eventually recruit Roka to the rock stars. That'd be fucking awesome. I appreciate that, you calling me a star over there. I love going on Backstage. I've been on, I think, 3 times now. I really like it. I think that Ben Bateman does an amazing job with the show, and John Roca also. I know, I think Ben's the host, and John now seemingly is also like the co-host. But I really like the show, and I think it's so smart that Kristen Harloff created it, and they're doing that, and I love talking all things Schmodown. I'm really invested in the league. Again, it's like fantasy football to me, so I love that. Yeah. I can already hear my voice kind of going right now. That's why I always have tea, but that's one of the reasons I need to have tea right now. The Real Talk with CeeLo says, forgot to mention, I really think Ben G, probably Ben Goddard, would be great on your team. You, the Pat Riley of Schmoes. Whoa. Yeah, I think Ben Goddard is awesome. I will say this. I will give you guys this. After Backstage, for anybody who listened to Backstage, Kate texted me and Roka and was like, here is the exact time code to this. I didn't say that. And I listened to it, and she really didn't say anything bad about Ben. She just was saying that she loved RB3. So I did listen to it. What was it on? Was it Schmobates? No. Oh, Call to Action. That's what it was on. Call to Action. And she was being nice. I don't know why. I think that sometimes when somebody can say something kind of negative about you, we all, as people, on Chill to Action, duh, thank you. We all have people that, we all have tendencies to hear the bad parts of it, so I think he probably genuinely believes she wasn't saying nice things, but that's really not what it was. I think that she was just trying to be kind to everybody on the show, everybody on SEN. You know, you work with all these people, it's hard to navigate with the Schmodown and where real life starts and the show ends, and there's a lot of crossover, so... Yeah, but I think Ben Goddard I would have so much fun managing him. I love him. I think he's a really, really dedicated player, and I've enjoyed getting to know him more and being his friend. I can't wait to have him on this show. And yeah, just in general, I think he's the shit. So, Goddard for the win. I love when Schmodown introduces new people to my life that I really enjoy. and like spending time with, and think are like-minded people and are fun. So I always really, really enjoy that. Let's get into a few things today, guys. Let's get into it. Before I do, just remember, thumbs up as we go, super chat and Streamlabs as we're going. I will read them all by the end of the show. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. That's the best way to support me. If you're watching after the fact, don't forget to comment. I do see that we just dropped back down to 19.3K subscribers. What happened? Guys, what the fuck? What, when I said subscribe, a bunch of you guys got pissed and unsubscribed? Ugh. How do I make it to 20K? It's like this unattainable goal. Be part of the rock stars, guys. Come on. Go on. Chris McGovern in the super chat. Hi, Roxy. Enjoyed BOP, but they should have marketed it better. Shorter title and perhaps making it PG-13 instead of R. I agree. I agree about the marketing it better. PG-13 versus R, I don't know. There was some really violent stuff in there that I felt like was deserving of that R rating, but I see what you're saying. I get it. I do understand. So, you know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah. Maybe you guys are right too about the subscribers, that I need to think of like a goal. If I hit 20, then I will do blank. Let me know if you guys have suggestions of what you think I should do if I hit that. Garth McMurray says, don't beg for subscribers like a desperate guy at the club hitting on every woman. Heh. I don't feel like that's the same thing. A lot of people tell me that when I say to subscribe, it reminds them to subscribe. Not that they, I don't think, I mean, if you guys feel like I'm desperate, then you feel like I'm desperate. I'm sorry. I'm just out here trying to live my dream and like just doing the best I can to make it work. And if that comes across as desperate, I really do feel icky about that. And I'm sorry if you guys feel that way. I don't feel desperate. I feel like, not that I need to explain myself for this, but I feel like we are doing this together, and like I love the rock stars, and I talk to you guys like you're my friends, and I think that it's been really great to build a band together, and yeah, I don't feel that way, but I guess, Garth, if you feel that way, then I can't really stop it. You've always been really supportive of me, so yeah, that made me feel gross that you said that. I guess that kind of goes into the next topic. One of the things that I want to talk about that I tweeted about when talking about being a person, not saying that you're not, but just in general, like, you know, the being a person, I tweeted out, like, remember to be a person. And a lot of people are like saying, what does that mean? You know, like, no shit, I'm gonna be an animal or a chair or whatever. But like, I honestly mean it, because I feel like sometimes when people are on the internet or in general, people forget to be a person sometimes. Like, you don't have to agree with everybody's every move, and you don't have to like it, but it's not okay to not treat people like people. Anybody. I would hope that there's not a person on the planet that could say that I didn't treat them like a person. Because I really try to be a person and treat people like people. And it's one of my biggest pet peeves in the world when other people out there don't treat people like they're real people, and therefore are not being a real person. I don't know, it's just that's really hard when people like, I just am watching it all the time, and you know, like Christian today on SEN kind of not snapped, but like somebody said something and he was like, explain yourself. You can't just say that that's a dumb opinion when you don't have anything to back it up. And I get it. Like, I know that it seems like sometimes maybe we snap and it's coming out of nowhere, but it's like hundreds and thousands of messages over time that build up of people like not being real people anymore and not looking at us like we're people. And that's not just us in this space, it's people in general. It's when you see somebody be mean to their waiter, and it's like, just because they're waiting on you doesn't mean anything about your guys' status as people. Or when you see people be mean to their nail technician, or construction worker or whatever. Like, I just feel like people fucking forget that everyone was born the same way with sperm and an egg merging together, and how hard it is for any of us, all of us, to have even made it to this fucking planet. I don't know. I'm down on people right now, and I'm never down on people. I love people. I think people are our best hope and commodity, and I don't know. Recently it's been very hard as the internet has taken over and social media and everything, and it's like, as much as I shake off all the stupid ass comments, it's things like people saying that I'm desperate or like anything like that. That's just like tough. Like, what am I supposed to do? I was born with a dream and a goal, and I'm just working my ass off to try to get it. And I'm not. Anyway, Real Talk with Silos in the stream, in the super chat, says, you're promoting your stuff. He had no right to say that. You're a great person. Forget the main thing, and that's to be a person. My mom always told me to treat them how you would like. Yeah, no, and this has nothing to do with him, who has been amazing to me, and I've said that before, but like, yeah, I'm glad that your mom taught you that, and I think a lot of it does have to do with how people are parented. I will give shout outs to my parents who, I came from the rock and roll industry, and my dad was in the industry, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom and was very hands-on in our parenting. And luckily, we were in a situation where we could most of the time afford to have her be a stay-at-home mom. And it feels like I feel really, really blessed that I had two parents who like really, really loved me and really always supported my dreams and always taught me right from wrong the best that they could. And I do feel bad for other people who don't treat people like people all the time, because it feels like they maybe didn't have that same situation. Maybe they didn't grow up in a way where parents were explaining to them, this is how you treat somebody and this is how you don't. And at some point you got to figure it out for yourself. But I do feel very grateful for that. I will use this to transition a little bit into show and tell, because you guys know one of the things I've been doing since I stream these from my home, I wanted to start showing you guys around a little bit and showing you guys just like show and tell, some stuff that's in my house that kind of tells you a little bit about me. So I brought this down from the wall. I have this hanging over my key hook. And this is something, let's see if you guys can see it. So this is something that my old roommate gave me. My old roommate, Lindsay Berg, who is actually, wow, crazy. That was her old name. She's married now. And wow, that's wild. Lindsay Grossman. We always called her Berg though, but she's still one of my best friends on the planet. And she's also pregnant right now. So congrats to my babe, Linz. I'm going to be Auntie Roxy for my BFF's baby. But anyway, we used to live together. We lived together in college, and also we lived together outside of college. And I will show you, we're both from Boston also. So these are all different places in Boston. You guys can see. So, just like little drawings of them. So there's Boston Public Gardens that's got the ducks on it, and the Boston skyline, which is really cool. And then the Fenway Park, and you can see the Citgo sign. Just cool trivia about the Citgo sign for anybody who doesn't know. In Boston, there's a big Citgo sign, and it moves. And Citgo, if you spell it out, see it go. Citgo, see it go. And you see the sign go, which we all think is really cool. And Quincy Market here, which I absolutely adore. And then this is the ducks at wintertime. So it's kind of showing all the seasons too. So yeah, I always have loved this, and she gave it to me when she left we were living together until she left Los Angeles to move to New York to go back to school, to go to become a teacher. And it was crushing, but she left me with all these amazing memories and gifts, and that's one that she gave me. And it's kind of like a silly little thing, but I've always really liked that. So just letting you guys into my heart and my home, one show and tell at a time. And you guys know how completely obsessed I am with all things Boston. So no surprise there that I love that thing. All right, don't forget, guys, thumbs up in here. I'm like scared to even promote anything right now. Whatever. I thumbs up in here. Subscribe. Make sure you go to streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Not much action going on in there today, so if you guys can support me, I appreciate it. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Also right here in the super chat as well. And write your comments on all of these next topics, because in the next 40 minutes we got a lot to go over, a ton of stuff to go over. All right, Disneyland. Let's get right into it. Disneyland, guys. Disney announced that they are raising their prices for the theme park again. Since I've lived in Los Angeles, it does feel like the Disneyland, and I don't know that this is true, but it does feel like the Disneyland prices have doubled. I don't know if that's exactly true, but it certainly feels like that. And it's a tough look for Disney, but it might work out fine for them. They're breaking the $200 a day mark, which is the first time they've done that. It's a very, very large and in charge number. Ticket price increased 3% for the top tier daily admission and up to 5% for park hopper tickets, and as much as 13% for annual passes year over year. The lowest priced tickets for one-day single park and a mid-priced park hopper ticket remain unchanged. So that's good. I guess that the prices are now partially based on the days, like if it's a busy day or not busy day. So since 2000, the price of admission to Disneyland has more than tripled, from $43 to $154, the new single-day ticket price of the park's busiest days. Okay, wow, yeah, so I wasn't that far. From 2000 to now, from 43 to 154. I mean, that is a huge increase. With the latest round of prices increase, Disneyland broke its former 3-tier ticket system into a new 5-tier plan. Gone are the value, regular, and peak tickets. In their place, tier 1 through 5 pricing. Disneyland will employ their tier 1 pricing on the slowest days of the year, and tier 5 pricing on the busiest days. That sucks for families that go for vacation and save up all year, and that's the only time they can go. Disneyland's new tier 1 ticket remains the same price as the former $104 value ticket. So that would not be for a park hopper. That's just one park, one ticket for one day. The new 154 tier 5 ticket represents a 3% increase compared to the former 149 peak ticket. An apples-to-apples comparison to the former $129 regular ticket is more complicated. The new tier 2 costs $114, 11% less than the old regular ticket. The new tier 4 costs $139, 8% more. The new tier 3 ticket falls in the middle at $124. Wild. Yeah, so let's look at this chart. This says, so I moved here in 2009. In 2009, the ticket price was between $60 and $80, so somewhere around $70, and now $154. So I'm right, it's doubled. Crazy. Disneyland's highest priced single day park hopper, yeah, like I said, broke the $200 barrier. I guess in 2016 they started dividing it up by value, regular, and peak days. So I didn't even realize that they were doing that starting in 2016. I knew that on the annual pass, if you had they were blackout days, but I didn't know that there were different price days for just one-day tickets. Very intense. Multi-day tickets saw similar spikes. 2 days, one park tickets rose to $235. 2-day park hoppers climbed to $290 from $280. 3-day tickets cost $310 for single park and $365 for park hopper. Yikes. So in general, guys, $200 to go to Disneyland. I'm a super duper pro Disney person. I love Disneyland. But I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on this because $200 is a lot of money, and it's $25 to park, and you can't bring your own food and drinks. So if you're going to be there all day, you have to buy food and drinks. So with $25 to park, and if you're there for all day, you're getting 2 meals. Say both those meals are $20 each, so that's $40. So $65 extra dollars on top of the $200. So now you're at $265, and if you want to get any kind of candy or any picture with anything, or any kind of pin or hat or anything, like, you're looking at a $300 day for sure, because it goes up that quickly. And I love Disney, but like, that is a huge commitment. I live in Los Angeles, and I used to have a season pass when it was cheaper to get. I've thought about getting another one now, but I don't know if now it would be worth it, because before I had to go 3 times or more a year, but now I don't know what that would break down to, so I should probably look into that a little more and really try to figure it out. I love Disney, but oh my God, it's so expensive. I also have friends who work there, so I can always try to barter, finagle my way in, things like that. Yeah. I do try to think, like, if you sub it out, like, if instead of buying a new pair of jeans, you don't do that, you do this instead, or a couple pairs. If instead of eating out for 2 weeks, you cook food every meal. Like, there's different ways to subsidize it, but just so many. Wait, Jake, you say something's on my end. What's on my end? Let's see. Is something wrong? Any thoughts on what? What's happening? What is saying? Keep saying pay restricted when I try to send in my donation. What, on Streamlabs? Really? Why? But Paul did it fine. Paul, how are you able to do that? There's something wrong with my Streamlabs. How do I figure that out? Maybe there's just something wrong with Streamlabs in general right now. I heard that it went down the other day as well. Weird. Okay, then super chat for today. Thank you guys. I appreciate you letting me know. Moosty in the super chat says, so fun watching the Oscars with Ivy the other day. She was really disappointed Little Women didn't get enough love, but she enjoyed it overall. I love Little Women. Poor Greta. Yeah, it was really great. Glenn Caesar, the most generous person on the planet. Hey Roxy, happy Tuesday. I loved watching this day of Roxy. Yeah, you were awesome on Backstage. No surprise there though. I'm down for you to get a permanent seat on Backstage because you always kill it on there. Here's to half a day at D-Land, LOL, hashtag Rockstars Band. Glenn, you're amazing. Thank you. Half a day at Disneyland. That's fucking crazy. Paul Nuzio, there's something wrong with your Streamlabs. Paul, but how did you get through before? What happened? I don't know. I don't understand. Moosty says, also hope you're doing well because I really do care. Moosty, you're amazing. I appreciate that. I'm obsessed with you. You've always been incredible to me. It might be your PayPal. Payee account restricted. Why would my PayPal be doing that? Really? Maybe it will work tomorrow. Should I try to take a second and try to figure this out? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Logging into the PayPal. Yeah. David Cotton in the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. J. Scott for real in the super chat. What's your Hogwarts house, Roxy? I'm Slytherin, but I'm also a total griff, but I'm a Slytherin. Like, if the Sorting Hat followed on me, it's like Slytherin, Griff, and I choose Slytherin, but half the time, anytime I've taken the quiz or anything, it's like I teeter between those two, always. Always. Oh boy, technical difficulties always too. Because you received payment through PayPal, you must. Oh, is it not letting me something? Huh? We need to verify your tax status. That doesn't make sense. I feel like they're playing with me. Huh? Fucking taxes this year have me really stressed out too, because I get paid in so many different like ways through all this stuff. Maybe this helped. I think maybe that just worked. You guys tell me. I think that should have maybe fixed the problem. Will somebody go back to Streamlabs and try it? I don't know. It like I don't know. There's like this red bell, and it just wanted me to like hit verify on it. Technology, man, that is not my jam. I do not understand. I do not get it. It's very confusing to me. Tax status, you guys are laughing at me. It's working. The Streamlabs is working. Let's see. Refresh. Yeah, buddy. Streamlabs coming in from Don Stiletto. He says, this is a test. Don, I appreciate your $1 test for me. You rock. Thank you. Thank you. To Anthony Nugent. Oh my God, Anthony. You're killing it today. Anthony for $100, guys. Who's the queen? You the queen. Who supports you? We support you. Much love, Roxy. Great to see you in SEN and backstage today. Crushing as always. Thanks, Anthony. I really appreciate you guys. I know that I've been weird for a little bit. I'm having like a down period, but I'll bounce back. I try to keep on a brave, happy face too. So I really, really appreciate it. And oh God, you guys rock. And I don't mean this like a millennial uses the word. I literally could not do it without you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you a million bajillion times, thank you. Paul Denuzio in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar says, don't feel down on yourself. We are here because we want to be here, because you are engaging, kind, and someone we want to support. I have never met a more genuine soul. We love you. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. You rock. You're such a doll. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. He says, hey, Roxy, testing to see if this works. It does, Glenn. Thank you. Garth McMurray says, Roxy, sorry about that comment. I was trying to be humorous, but it came off wrong. I didn't mean that you're desperate, but you don't need to get more subscribers asking for them. You're great. New people will find you. Sorry, I disappointed you. No, Garth, you didn't disappoint me. You've always been amazing. And it's hard to read people's tone through the internet, and I totally get it. You're just like the 50th person to tell me that recently. It's not nice to feel like people are telling you you're desperate, you know? It's just like not a nice feeling. But Garth, I think you're awesome, and you're great. You're great, and water under the bridge, totally fine. Going back to the super chat, Timo T, thank you, Timo T, in the super chat. Can Sport Cow, what's up with the shoulders on that sweater? Is there something weird with the shoulders? Really? I've got elbow pads. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, are you looking at the chair? Is that why you're thinking it's weird shoulders? I think the shoulders are totally normal. It's just the elbows that are strange. What's with the shoulders? Tell me more, King Sport Cow. What's up with the shoulders? Just wanna know more. Thank you to everybody in here right now, guys. Just some shout outs to other people. Shady Aftermath says, Roxy, is Disneyland worth $200? I spent almost $2,000 for my daughter there, and it was worth it. But it was the fake Disneyland in France. It's not fake, but that's awesome. What a good parent. Not just spending money, but spending time with them. And Going to Disney, that's huge. You rock. Yeah, I get it. It's like the happiest place on earth. I love Disney. I love it there. I'm supposed to go soon. We'll see, though. We'll see. Shout out to Matt Link for saying Garth is probably the biggest rock star. Totally. Garth says, thanks for understanding, Roxy. You got it, babe. Christopher Stike Leather says, hey, Roxy, you were so good on SEN and backstage. Thank you. I appreciate it. King Sport Cow meant the elbows. Yeah, they're like a, I don't know, that's like a style thing, I think. I think they're kind of cool. It looks cooler in person than it does on this thing. Like it's a suede thing, and there it looks like a, I don't know, like a brown paper bag, but they're suede. It's comfy as hell. One of my best friends, Sarah Stratton, gave me this sweater. Most of my clothes are hand-me-downs from my friends, because I don't fucking like to spend my money on clothes. Not that anybody really does. Oh, guys, that was me moving in the chair. Don't get too excited. Alright, talking more about some other stuff, guys. I wanted to talk a little bit more about this Parasite situation. Just curious where you guys land on this. Parasite, the movie, I liked it. You guys know I liked it a lot. I did not love it. I would not have voted for it for Best Picture, but I am happy that it won. But apparently it's getting a TV show. An HBO TV show that Bong Joon-ho is involved in. And Mark Ruffalo is possibly starring in? Huh? It's just like a... Calvin says, Bong says it's a limited 6-episode series. I mean, we have to trust the creators, so fuck it, I'm in, but also I'm not in, because it's also like, what is this? And there was nothing after Parasite that I was like, I have to know what happens here. I don't want to spoil it, but it's just more like, it's interesting. I don't know. Are you guys into this? And do you think that Mark Ruffalo is the best choice? And Winston on SEN today and RB3 seemed to be under the impression that they could do a Parasite in America. I feel kind of torn on that. What do you guys think? Let me know. Because I really don't think so, but they seem so confident in it that it kind of has me wavering. Calvin says he's curious. Trevor wants to know if it'll take place in the U.S. They haven't said, but with Mark Ruffalo, I think that's why people are making that assumption. Sally Mercedes says, I'm super conflicted. I love the movie, but do we need more when we already know the twists? I know, Sally. I feel that. Mark Woodvine says, everything we know about the Parasite TV show comes from the occasional sentence or two from a non-native English speaker while on a publicity tour. Nothing to really comment on at this point. Garth says, I'm wary of the Parasite TV series, but HBO has done great with TV miniseries like Watchmen. I trust them. Yeah, I do too. HBO is the great part of this also. NFL Caleb 22 in the super chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Also going over to the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. J. Scotty St. Clair said, who from Screen Junkies that hasn't competed in the Schmodown do you think would be the most natural fit? The answer happens to be different. Who would you most want to manage? Who that hasn't competed in the Schmodown do you think would be the most natural fit? Well, the person I was trying to get to compete for a while is Danielle Radford. She got on the desk and she was great. I think that she's just a stud, so I would love to see her really compete. And I would love to manage her also. But obviously the person from Screen Junkies that I most want to manage would be Dan Murrell. Are you kidding? He's the GOAT. Wouldn't everybody want to manage him? I love that guy. Stone Fanboy in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar said, I hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the Oscars. Disneyland pricing is getting a bit much, but I would pay $200 plus for a ticket to Disneyland to see you get frozen in carbonite at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I said that weird. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Troy, that's awesome. That would be so cool to actually do. That would rock. Don't see it happening, but hey, why not? Hey, why not? Real Talk with Silos in the super chat. Do you think we will see Batman Beyond on new Arrow show? On Green Arrow and Canaries? The Canary, Green Arrow and the Canaries? Is that what it's called? No? But maybe. I mean, who the heck knows at this point what they're going to do? Arrow took a lot of Batman storylines in general. So you never really know. For Fantasy Island, Ryan B, I am confused because the press screening is on Thursday, and apparently the movie's out on Thursday, so that makes me not quite sure. What is a Keurig raid? Softa sent a pickle and said raid, and then Tare says Keurig raid. What am I missing? Jake Yakavetta says salute to the Keurig raid. Huh. Trevor says, hey Roxy, I just read that the Parasite show will fin the gaps between scenes. Interessante, senor. Interesting. Yeah. Alright, so we'll see with Parasite. We'll see. And I'll keep you guys posted on Disney. I think that Galaxy's Edge does definitely make it more worth it. But let's talk a little bit about Bachelor. Now, I know, some of you guys don't watch. That's okay. I still can't help it. I have to talk about it a little bit. Because it makes me feel sick to my stomach watching this show. Basically what's happening right now, just to fill you guys in, is the guy, Pete the pilot, who's the Bachelor, seemingly keeps like the weirdest choices of women. So this is the week which he decided who he was giving a hometown date, meaning who he was going to their hometown for. And there's like one girl that's 23, Hannah Ann, and she's like, I'm just like so in love with him. And she wrote this poem or like all the things she loves about him. And then there's this one girl, but like she's really seems like sweet. And then there's this one girl, Victoria F. And she's like, I just like straight up don't know how I feel about you. Like, I like you, but also I like don't. So like, what? And then also this has been hard for me, but I just don't know Peter. Like, I just don't know if you're the one. And it's just really... it's a lot, and I just can't even believe our conversation is going this way, and you're so closed off, like you're in a mood. Honestly, you're always in a mood, and that's really hard for me. And then there's this, and she's like 23 also. And then there's this girl, Victoria P, who's like a normal 30-year-old woman who's like, no, like I legit am ready to get married and settle down. And of the three of them, he kicks off the 30-year-old woman who's ready to get married and settle down, who he met previously and had like this fire connection with. I mean, it was like, what the flying fuck? Like, what? Oh, and then all of them are talking shit about each other, but to each other's faces also, and they're all like, I hope. One of the girls said that she kind of wanted to throw two other women in front of a bus. Just an effing lot. Bye to Anthony Nugent. Gonna miss ya. It's just so much, guys. It's so much. I can't not talk about it. It's one of those things where you can't look away. It is like a car crash happening before your eyes, and I legit, seriously cannot look away. I can't. It's crazy. It's just, like, he is just with... And then he picks this other girl, like one of the girls he told he's falling in love with. And I don't think he said that to any of the other girls. Like, if I was the other girls and he told somebody else he was falling in love with her, I would be like, I'm going home. Like, you love somebody else. And he's obviously going to be with Madison, but then we're seeing all these previews about like something crazy happening. I'm wondering about Hannah B. And then Winston told me on SEN today that he thinks that it's actually a producer that's in love with him. Which is like, what? It's so wild. It's so wild. Anyway, it's stressful. Real Talk with Silos in the super chat. I didn't know Winston was on a show on Disney. I didn't know that either. What show is Winston on Disney? Going to Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, Glenn Caesar. Hey Roxy, here's a good question from Don Stiletto. Will you be on Riley's live stream on Thursday? I don't think so. Am I supposed to be? I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Am I forgetting about something or missing something? I hope not. I don't know. Don Slater said he wanted you on last week. We haven't talked about a specific date yet, but I can definitely text with him and see. I do not know. All right, another question for you guys. Because I've been thinking about the Oscars and thinking about how badly I told you guys that I want to one day win an Emmy and win an Oscar and what that actually means. I was thinking a lot today about what it actually means to win an award. What it means to be nominated and what it means to win. And I kind of want to get your thoughts on it because people say that like it's petty and silly for that to be your goal. And I get it because the goal should just be to work and to make things that you love. But I don't know, there's something about the validation of the Academy and your peers and the fact that like a movie like Parasite, which was downloaded so much more after winning, I don't know, I think it means something. I really do. And I know that it's silly and most people don't, but like, and it's different now in 2020 where there's so much content, but it's still a major dream of mine. It's not the only dream, but it's a dream. And yeah, I don't know. I'm wanting to get your guys' thoughts. Do you guys think that winning an Oscar or an Emmy really means something? Does it really mean something or does it not really mean anything? Let me know in the chat, in the super chat, in the regular chat, in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Sport Cal said, talk to me about that flower. What's up with that? The whole thing of flowers. They're so pretty. I told you guys, Ben Bateman bought them for me. I was having a really, really down day the other day. And he got me flowers, which was really nice. I love having live flowers in my place. And yeah, I really appreciated that. Getting an Oscar is the best work evolution ever. Evaluation, best work evaluation, says Loudy Ferdinand. Sorry, I can't read right now. Sally Mercedes says, I think it's a personality thing. Some people value a needed validation and others don't. One isn't better or worse. I don't think I'm somebody who really needs validation in life much. Just that feels like the ultimate validation of your career. And I also am so afraid to die and have people not remember me, and that feels like you go down in history, like being remembered in a different way. I think winning an Oscar does mean something, says Matt Link. Paul Barrett says, it's like winning a major title in sports. It validates the efforts by those in competition. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel also. That's kind of how I feel too. I hope I get there someday, guys. This is so bad. All I know is I'm going to either win an Emmy or an Oscar and in about 10 years, says Avery from Chris Burke. Avery, that's awesome. Yes, you will. I love that you've been auditioning and that you're really working at it. That's awesome, dude. You got it. Winning an Oscar/Emmy for someone in film is like an athlete wanting to win a championship or MVP. Super Dan, yeah. Totally. King Sport Cal says Academy, thumbs down. It used to mean something to me, but not now. So we seems like the chat is kind of mixed. Seems like the chat is kind of mixed on if it does or does not really mean something. Which I get. Real Talk with Silos in the super chat says, remembered as best manager on Schmoes. I appreciate that. I do think I'm leaving my mark in some ways, in some places, but I really want to create my own work and really tell stories. And yeah, I love being a part of Schmoes. I want to do a lot of things. I want to do a lot of things. So luckily, we live in a time where we can all try to do a lot of things. Not we can all, but I'm in a position where I'm gonna give it my fucking best. And big shot. Let's see. I still love the Oscars, but over time I've accepted they don't necessarily represent the best. It's all subjective, says Slen. I think that's fair. Imagine all the nominations being called, and then Margot Robbie calls the winner, Roxy Striar, and everyone claps, and you go up and give a killer speech. It's gonna happen one day, Ryan B. I'm gonna envision it now. I'm just picturing it now. Oh no, Jake, who are we fighting with right now? What happened, Jake? Somebody called somebody a loser? Don't do that, guys. It's not nice. Eric Stevenson, awesome in the super chat right now. Also, Patreon supporter, patreon.com/Roxy Striar. Hi, Roxy, off topic. Just wanted to say, you and Roka hosting backstage today was fantastic. You guys are the realest conversations, and it gave me massive nostalgia for Collider 2.0. Thanks. I appreciate it. You rock. Thank you. Eric, I appreciate you watching it and then saying that. I do think that Roka and I work very well together. I would love to do some kind of something with him at some point. Because I think he's awesome. Yeah, and we've got great on-air, like, back and forth, I think. Not to call myself great, but I just think together we play off each other pretty well, if that makes sense or whatever. In the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, Glenn Caesar says, Roxy, Winston is on Disney Channel's Sydney to the Max. Damn, that's awesome. I'm not surprised though. Winston's very talented and cool and badass in general. And actually we've been talking about doing some stuff together, so I'm excited about that. Putting feelers out in the universe that I want to be making sketches and doing shit and putting it out there and all that stuff. So yeah, working with the talented people that are my friends. I just want to do hood rat shit with my friends. I'm just a fan, but I have fun bantering back and forth with Roka. We take friendly jabs at each other. Garth, yeah, he's good. He's great at that. The Real Talk with Silos, you guys should just run backstage. Was great. No, it's Ben Bateman's show, and he does an amazing job on it. He just travels a lot for work. Do something with Dorina, says Kingsport Out. I am doing something with Dorina. I cannot tell you guys yet what it is, but you should be finding out within a month and a half. In a month and a half, you will know. And I'm fucking stoked on it. She was actually here last night. And my friend Steph Sabra. And my place still smells like weed. Because of all of us. And Cameron Rice was here as well. We got some things happening. I'm like giddy about it. I'll let you guys know as soon as I can what is happening. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted for sure. We are going to be getting out of here in a couple minutes, guys. So don't forget, thumbs up. Do or don't subscribe. It's totally fucking up to you guys, I guess. And super chat. Streamlabs for the last couple minutes of the show. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Another great thing about Streamlabs is you guys can do it at any time, which I really love. You don't have to be watching live. Don Stiletto right now says, I liked on SEN today, Christian having no idea what spiral the Book of Saw was and you trying to explain it to him. Yeah, I didn't know how to explain it, and it's Saw, Spiral, the Book of Saw. But that's the title. So, I don't know how to. Alright. He just was like, huh? I was like, wow, we've reversed roles. You're me and I'm you right now. Roxy, have you filmed a movie yourself? Maybe you don't put it out. One of my mentors always told me just to film as much as you can. Yeah, I filmed shorts and stuff. I haven't filmed the feature, Dan, but I have filmed a lot of shorts and stuff. And working on it. I wrote a couple of features and some pilots, and I'm working on filming some of my own stuff right now. So you'll see. We will see. All right, guys, that's it for today's show. We're gonna get out of here. I wanted to talk about napping in general. I know, exhilarating, I know, but we're out of time, so I guess we'll talk about napping. Tomorrow, I still don't know the time that I'm going to be taping tomorrow. I will tweet it out, and I will put it in my Patreon, patreon.com/Roxy Striar. And I'll try to put it on my Discord as well, which you get from being a patron. So hopefully that will help. But I'll try to figure that out. It's just kind of be up in the air tomorrow. A lot of moving parts. But I will definitely be back here on Thursday also. So 95% sure I'll be here tomorrow, and if not Thursday, full show. Also want to talk about Valentine's Day stuff with you guys, for all you single people, for all you married people, for all you in-between people. We'll talk about it. So thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for sticking with me through this bizarro time. Good night to J. Scott For Real, Dark Faith 66, David Cotton, Super Dan, Ace Club 96, Sally Mercedes, Matt Link, Weston Ira, Don Stiletto, PC, Navjot Holly, Garth McMurray, Eric Stevenson, Jordy Duran, Juan Torres, David Cotton, Juan Mendez, Slen182, PC, Real Talk with Silos, Sino Hour, Fernando Osari, Glenn Caesar, the most generous person on the planet, Paul Barrett, Hector Barbosa, Jake Yacovetta, our amazing moderator, King Sport Cal, Stephen Gamble. Good night. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you soon.